I'm back. G'day all, g'day all. I am back and I am rested. How is everyone going? I'm hoping they're having an absolute cracking week. I am feeling good. I'll let you know how I go after this race, but at this stage I am feeling good. I am feeling good. It's going to be an interesting one, the final round Suzuka. So, oh no, crappy day. no dailies. If you guys expect me to do dailies tonight, use a dreaming. Go elsewhere. See you later. Not happening. No, those though. I've seen Mick suffer enough with those dailies, and I don't need to watch anyone else. You don't need to see me cry over the dailies for sure. But thank you, everyone. We're back. We've had a bit of a hiatus, a bit of a break, a bit of a recharge. Definitely needed. Definitely needed. It was a massive weekend. Absolutely massive weekend. So, yeah, nah. So, as a recap, I'm sure you have all been there. You all know what the conversations have been. We made it to we were in Sparks 24 hours as a reserve driver. So we did that Saturday morning for the draw. We had Nations Cup, which we came out of there with a win, which was awesome. Fairly convincing win, 4 seconds I think it was. So we're really good on that. We had our community race, which was at Laguna. Congratulations, congratulations to Eugen with the win. Great job. Results and points are out. If you haven't seen them, we're on Discord and on YouTube. Joking second, but he is still leading. Which is absolutely awesome. It's going to be close. I think it's going to be down the wire, depending on how we all go next month with the three race round. It could really open a door up for sure. Could really open a door up on that one. So Monday, no dailies. Not happening. Nah, not happening. Didn't even bother contemplating doing the dailies. So I've seen plenty of other people suffering out there. But let's go around the room. We'll say g'day to everyone. So we'll start from the beginning because I know a few of you's already jumped in there. So first up, welcome Wessel. Thank you for jumping in, mate. Thank you for the good luck on AGT tonight. As I said, it's going to be wet. Funnily enough, Div 2 cars, Suzuka wet was my baptism by fire. It was one of the first daily events I done. So if you go back through the video history, so hopefully my efforts are a lot better. Traps, thanks mate. Welcome. Thank you for welcoming back. Porsche, welcome. Legend, mate. Glad to see you all. So, and yes, and Traps, to answer your question, yes, you will see me in next season, mate. You've got me full time. So I'll be pumping out AGT and Track Masters. You will have me full time on a Thursday and a Sunday. So you will they'll get dedicated streams, mate. So thank you very much. Budley, legend, how you doing, mate? I'm going very well. Feeling pretty good after last night. I needed to let my hair down and just do some snow drifting. Thank you, mate. Green hearts all the way. Once again, mate, you make me laugh and have fun, no different to the rest of you. So I do appreciate it for that, mate. But as I said, guys, we're back at it. I'm going to thank the 132 legends that have subscribed, the 32 Twitch followers, the likes are just climbing. Thank you very much. I think you've all missed me, which is appreciated. I didn't realise how much you did not enjoy not seeing me. So the rest of the week's plan, obviously as I said, AGT tonight. We may do some practice for Laguna in the F3500 for Nations on Saturday. So I'll probably do some practice of that. I might open a lobby up, and if anyone else wants to jump in, some F3500s, do some lobby racing for that. And then obviously, as I said, Saturday we've got Nations, and then we've got Saturday night Mick Racing's Enduro Le Mans Ford versus Ferrari. So a bit on the fence on what car I'm going to use for that, so maybe do some testing with that tonight. And then we've got Track Masters Porsche Cup Round 2 Sunday. So full on. It's going to be a full on 3 days of me again. So I'm glad to be back. Thank you for welcoming me back. Sparrow, thank you very much, mate. Thank you for the good lucks. That is greatly appreciated. So let's get out there and let's do some laps. Let's see what the rain, let's see what the forecast means. There's nothing at the moment, so we can get out there some laps with some mediums. Let's see where we're at. Look at it, chat. It's supposed to be rain. They've forecasted rain for this one, so it's going to be different. You're missing Porsche, are you? You're missing AGT, are? See if we can get a lap in and see where we sit. Leaderboard. Yeah, the 2008 Nissan I'm in, yep. The Gr2 Nissan. Thanks, mate. I'll finish this lap, guys, and we'll see where we sit with the rest of the field. We'll go from there. Yes, I stream on OBS, buddy. Yep. So, I'll go through my setup in a second for you, Porsche, if you'd like. Give you a bit of an understanding. Mine's a very budget-friendly settings, but it does the job. Yeah, 155. Probably the slowest out there at the moment. But no one else there has really done times yet. Mr. Kiwi legend. Lost a bit of time there. Let's go back to the pits for a sec. Catch up on chat. So, let's have a squeeze. Yeah, so Porsche, to answer your question, so mine's a very basic Intel i3 processor, 16 gig of RAM. It's nothing fancy. The system itself's probably about 7 years old, 8 years old. One of the big ticket items you're really going to need is a good capture card. So you can go Elgato 4K capture units, which are USB. They run off USB 2. Well, technically USB 3, but you can use them on USB 2. Obviously HDMI. You need a good graphics card. It's probably the next big thing. And then obviously, yeah, the OBS software itself, which is all free. Stream Elements is good because you can multi-stream if you want to do Twitch, YouTube, Facebook, like I do. So I stream on, as I said, and obviously eventually, all going well, we will kick off, TikTok eventually and Instagram and everything else. So we'll be on a lot of platforms in vertical style. You don't need to spend a lot of money, mate, to do it. It's just making sure you know how to set it all up and everything. Here comes the rain now on the track, conveniently enough. But if you want anything, mate, any info or any advice, jump in Discord or even send me a message on Facebook. Find us on Facebook, send me a message on Facebook, and I'll happily help you out in setting it up, mate. That's not an issue at all. Happy to help you out where I can. You don't have to spend big heaps of dollars, mate. You don't have to spend mega amount of money for this setup. Like, not much at all. Not much at all. But yeah, if you need advice, Porsche, happy to help you out where I can. No dramas whatsoever. Happy to support everyone. And yeah, go from there. Yeah, Kiwi, it's a little bit more serious tonight. It's Suzuka wet, so I'll be fairly focused on that. But it's going to be good fun. As I said, Baptism by Fire is one of my first daily races was Suzuka. So yeah, it's going to be very interesting. That's all good, Porsche. As I said, mate, when you're ready, if you need the advice, don't hesitate to ask, mate. And don't get me wrong, I'm no expert by any stretch of the imagination. There's many people that probably do it more than what I do, but I do enough to get me going, keep me going, and that's what it's all about. You just slowly build on it. You don't need to go and be the duck's gut straight up. You just put yourself out there and have a bit of fun. That's all you really do. So yeah, it was final. As I said, final round, Mr. Kiwi. Mr. Kiwi, it's the final round of AGT in the Div 2s, and they're starting the new season next week. So I'd be curious to see what the new season's going to be, whether it's going to what it entails. So it's going to be good, but it's going to be greasy. She's going to be wet. Not that I don't know how to do a wet race on a Suzuka. There's nothing really on the radar as of yet. Now I've rejigged chat, guys, and got rid of stream elements as a lot of their stuff. But you'll see, obviously, myself. You'll see VX posting a lot more stuff instead of stream elements. So let me know if how that goes. One thing I will suggest, Porsche. You've got to build a brand. So you've got to build a rapport with your people. You've got to build a brand. And if you're going to put all your eggs in one basket, like YouTube for an example, you're probably going to fail a little bit, or you're going to take a long time to grow. Now, don't get me wrong, as I said, I'm no expert on this, but my experience in building any business or brand, and I've built a few businesses over my years, I run my own workshop now, sort of thing, you've got to diversify. You've got to diversify. You've got to look at multiple different avenues to get your name out there. So if it's Facebook, Instagram, Twitch, YouTube, Kick, Rumble, you know, you look at any big streamer out there, and you got to look at outside of Gran Turismo. You look at any big streamer like Mateo, who does Grand Theft Auto, Dino Plays, Putter, all those guys who have multi-million subscribers. They diversify. OnlyFans, yes. OnlyFeet, yes, that's right. Yes, I'll take photos of my feet for you guys. You'll never get a foot cam. I'm sorry, guys. If you expected me to put a foot cam up of me with my feet, you are dreaming. Because I ain't showing you my feet. You know, I have to get my nails done and make sure they're all pretty for you. That's the wife's job. That's not mine. But yeah, no, you got to you got to diversify, mate. You got to put yourself out there. Put Facebook out there. Build your brand up. Get your friends involved on Facebook. Just try to get the word of mouth out there. If you're just going to rely on just YouTube and everything else, you're going to struggle. You and me, Kiwi, later. So yeah. So that's in that. Exactly right, Budley, and your formula works absolutely mint because it is entertaining. It is fun. There's no doubt about it. I try to do a bit of a mixture. I try to do a bit of racing, a bit of chin wagon with you guys because I like to interact. And I interact better talking now than I probably do driving because I tend to focus more on my driving. You'll see my eyes open up and I'm just full on focused. So. Yeah, right, Kiwi, you love it. Look, I void warranties, mate. Void warranties. It's just it is. Alright, Kiwi. Budley. There you go, mate. There's one for you too. I'll give you a big hug. FYI, guys, if you aren't in the Discord, Budley knows this. Hey, Pato, how are you, bud? Budley and Kiwi, if you aren't in the Discord, if you haven't known, Mick's beard is hopefully due for delivery tomorrow. So, hopefully, if I get it, the weekend stream I'll open it up and show you guys. We'll show everyone what Mick's installed for, and he has to wear it. And Mick, if you're lurking in the background, which I have a gut feeling you are, you have to wear it. That's the deal. That's it. We want to see a big burly Mick Goes Racing. Yeah, we got him a beard because Yep. So we will see it for sure. So hopefully it gets delivered tomorrow. I'm waiting on the courier. It'll be good. It'll be good fun. So as I said, Mick, if you're lurking in the background, there's a big burly beard coming for you, buddy. Which you already know about it. You know. When you know, you know. Alright, guys, I'm going to disappear for 2 seconds. I've got dinner in the oven because the wife's had a bit of a bad day with health. As you all know, she's not well, so she's in bed at the moment and she can't move. So I'm going to leave you with who am I going to leave you with doing a lap? Yeah, he struggles and he's openly admitted it. We're going to leave you with a lap with Mr. Pert, guys, while I go sort dinner out. I will not be too long. I've just got to sort out dinner for the young'uns. So, enjoy, and I will be back in a couple of minutes. Wessel, do you need a beardly hug too, do ya? I'm happy to give you one, if you'd like. No, I wasn't aware of a new time trial that's just dropped. We can have a look at that after the race if you'd like, Mr. Wessel. If you haven't already, I'm happy to have a look at that. That is fine. Okay, mate. No dramas. Happy to share the love if need be, mate. If you need to. All right, let's do another. Let's see if we can do another lap. No, I haven't. Yeah, no, we haven't had a look at it, mate. Whack your lobby code up, Porsche, if you like, for people to jump in. I've got no problems here. Put your lobby code up. Go if you like, mate. Jeez, Sparks has smashed through some fuel. Using the Ford GT? Okay. I was leaning towards the GT to be honest. Hey, g'day Eggy, how are you, mate? G'day Mick, how are you, buddy? You do? I like it too. That's better. You have a surprise beard coming hopefully next Saturday too, mate. Hopefully it gets delivered tomorrow. that's wild. That's better. Ah, bugger. I was nailing that too. That's the plan, hopefully. I'm losing concentration now because I can't wait to see the shirt he's got. It's going to be That's Wild. Yeah, you do, Mick. It's your go-to word, I reckon. Rory goes, "Let's go." Yours is That's Wild. You don't say I know. You don't say too much sauce as much as That's Wild, mate. You do say That's Wild a lot. Sorry, I'm just rereading the chat. You guys are talking about intros and stuff. Mixed intros is good. I do like mixed intros. I like the reggae, the at the end. I do like it. It is good. I listen to that all the way to the end until you hear that. Bye, have a great time. Yeah. So yeah, it's good. Like, you've done well. Like, your intros and the intro's good. The intro's very Linkin Park, like Linkin Park esque, like with the new lead singer, 100%. And the intro is just that you chill out, just relax. You know, the old Bob Marley, just chill out. We're nearly done. So no, you nailed it on the head. The Linkin Park references, like, you nailed it on the head. I do like. Well, I'm a Linkin Park fan, so no, there's no issues there. So no, it's pretty good. So yeah, you hit the big tick of approval for me, mate. And that's it. And Budley's is my intro of mine. It's just him and Junior dance to it when I fire up. Can't see what the times are like at the moment, what people's times are doing. see what people's times are there. So we got Sparks is on a 151. Elba's over 52, 52, 52, 53. Kiwi's Gr2's just come out. Okay, 150, 54.0. Okay, so it's 53, 54, so that's pretty much where it is. Well, what do I say then? Alright, so if we're talking, what do I repeat that I don't know about, guys? Like, what's my go-to slang? Yeah, nothing comes to mind, Mr. Kiwi, when it comes to you. To be honest, I'm going to have to start really focusing on your streams and just see what I can come back with. Red letter 154. Okay. Oh, Kiwi. Back in 2 seconds, guys. I'll leave you with that thought for a second. Come back to me with some slang that I hear come up with. What do you think my dinner is? We got any guesses yet? There you go. That's what dinner is. Cheesy baked pasta with bacon. That is my dinner. Nah, that's lunchtime. That's lunchtime. Yeah, I suppose you could almost say you were close, Mr. Kiwi. Let's get some quali out of the way. 15 laps is going to be a thingo. Nah, the beans give you jet power, mate. It gives you more air. The way I look at it. Thank you to the 28 people that have dropped in and said g'day, and the 8 that are hanging around. Thank you for the guys that are smashing the likes. I do appreciate it. Won't hear nothing, I don't reckon, Wezel. I don't know. You're a moderator on his channel. You'd probably hear more about it than I would, to be brutally honest. But no, I've heard nothing. He said he was going to create a channel for all the drivers and reserve drivers in Discord, and I haven't seen that happen. So, your guess is as good as mine when it comes to that, mate. So, but no, I haven't heard or seen nothing as of yet, mate. So, who knows? Who knows? Yeah, all good, Pato. Thank you for lurking, mate. too much speed. Alright, let them pass. That way I'm not slowing anyone down. Put another lap together, and then we'll go for another crack. Hey, Aussie Pug, mate. Lucky I'm not trying to do a lap right now. Hey, get on the track. At least I now got an open track. Let's focus on getting some fresh air. Are you winning a bingo, Pug? That's the question. Damn it, not quite enough. I lost time there. Bugger. Sort of secretly glad, like I'm only 2 seconds off the pace of these guys in my first season. So I was sort of secretly glad that I'm doing as well as I am. Because there's some quick guys out here. Scoffed me dinner. I'm fully recharged. Sick. Kiwi Bretto's going to put a blinder in. For sure. My wife loves bingo. She loves it. She likes to do bingo. For sure. Oh yeah, heaps to learn, mate. Heaps to learn. Where did Bretto end up? Did Bretto not end up? Oh shit, Bretto didn't end up in the top 10. That's... I'm only half a second slower than him. That says something, because he's usually quick. Yes, well done, Sparks, for sure. But you know, the wife loves bingo. She plays it online all the time. I keep saying to her she should go to a bingo night, but there's none really held in town, which doesn't help. So, but yeah. I said I'm definitely not the fastest out of your Porsche, and I'll never perceive myself to be the fastest. But I always just always have a crack, mate. Always have a crack. You just never know. You never know. And as I keep saying, I'm only 5 months into Gran Turismo. 5 months. Started in January. Late January, early Feb. Scarily enough, you've put up with me for this long. I do leagues because I just don't want to focus on dailies. I think focusing on dailies is boring. You know, you got some big YouTubers out there which all they do is daily races. There's no variety in it, and if I'm going to produce content for you guys, you really wanted to have a bit of a variety. Plus, I like these races. I like the variety of them. I overcooked myself there. Nah. There's no way of holding that. I was doing well there for a second. Bugger. It's like a few people slipped off. It's greasy, that's why. See the greasiness of the track. Hey, don't focus for not being last. But I appreciate it, Porsche, for sure. Catch him. I hope. Just put some consistent laps in, that's all we can do. Who knows, it might rain, some rain might come. I might get a cheeky pit lane extra before anyone else. Here it comes. get enough rain to warrant inters, and whether we can win with that, you know, benefit from it. There is rain out there though, there is rain coming. Nah, it's not enough for winters. Definitely not enough for winters yet. Guys, someone make a noise. Jeez, he's confident. Doing much on that Delta. 2 seconds out of 11. He's obviously had a bit of an oops. Purple. Of this thing, I feel. I see you. Couple chopper cupras having some dramas this one. Bugger that up. Ooh, you got a bit of a reprieve there, mate, so I was bugging that up. Got a yellow flag, someone's had oops. Don't know I've got enough laps to catch these guys. Pull the time out of them, but it's just not enough. Thanks, Wessel. Yeah, I pulled time out of them. I just can't. I don't think I've got enough. I ain't got enough duration to really catch them. I don't reckon. I love Suzuka though. I do love. Suzuka is definitely a strong track for me. I love it. G'day Doc, how are you, buddy? Yeah, Gr2 GTR, that's it. Oh! Don't bin it, don't bin it. Ah, braked way too. Not much left in these front tyres. Oh, he binned it. Woo! Up to P11. Now it's not going to bin it myself. Last lap. Ran these tyres ragged. Wicked! Well, we didn't really. We started. I think we started 11th or 12th. What did we start? Can't remember what we started. Did we go up a position? Oh, we made one position. Yes! I think I've done well considering the way that the start was. So who won? Arnie. Okay, Arnie first. Sparks was second. Alba was third. Pertz was fourth. Tomo, Wolfine, DJ, the Palamons. 53.544. Cooper was faster. He did a faster lap time than me. Yeah, so you won't see me on the you won't see me in a daily this week, mate. Unfortunately, that won't be happening at all. Well, that was actually a pretty quick race. That was a very quick race. 15 minutes, 15 minutes basically. What was it? Minute 30. So yeah. Oh, no good, mate. No good on the slots. That's fair. No, that's fair. Yeah, I just positioned myself on the wrong corner at the end of the straight, Wessel, and it was a bit greasy, cold tyres. My own silly fault, but we were consistent. Most of it was 50, consistent 53s, so it wasn't too bad. So I'm not complaining. I'm not complaining. Let's see what I get on the roulette wheel. Let's see. What did I get? What did I get on the roulette? She's due for an oil change. Ooh, I'm gonna get money. Just depends on how much I don't get. 100 grand. I'll take that. Yeah, the quality's everything. When it comes to the dailies, mate. If you have a shit quality, you're gonna have a shit time. Um, there's no ways about that one, unfortunately. Yeah, if you're not fast on quality, you're never gonna make positions. I firmly believe that each daily, you should be forced to do a quali. I firmly believe. Even if it is a one lap quali, just because then that stops the people just doing qualies to always get up the front, basically. But and that is it for the Group 2 car. The old the old Red Bull livery's done well, so we might as well um, save this livery. I'm pretty sure I have it saved actually. Let's load up the one that Mr. Sparks done for me. If we have another season with it, that'll be the new livery we will run from Mr. Aussie. Mr. Aussie Bot. I'll take that under advisement, Mr. Budley. We will take that under advisement for sure. For sure. Whole TV time. Ooh, Budley, you set the standards. So I reckon we're going to do some Nations Cup practice in the F3 3500. I think is what we need to do. There's no point really loading up a Nürburgring doing any Nürburg practice because I don't think we're going to get much on that one. Let's load up a practice. Let's see what this is. Let's see what this is all about, because yeah, it's going to be interesting on Saturday. Anyone got a ghost we can load up? Let's see. Anyone we know? Anyone we know? Load his ghost up. Let's go chase this one. That's what it's going to be about. Okay. And that would be a sand trap. Don't hit the hot dogs, obviously. So you're not wrong there, Weasel. Really need to see where the wheels are for this one. Oh, this is going to be utter carnage. Let's get a lap. Let's get a lap in. This is going to be utter carnage. Not getting these apexes at all. Not getting these apexes at all. stand by for what I say, Weasel. So where'd that 110 put us? I wonder. Where'd that 110 put us? Yeah, I'm not slow. 110 is actually pretty respectable. Don't put us in the world. Okay. It's probably the average. It's probably the average for 110, I reckon. That's going to be, that race is going to be carnage. Hey, it's going to be a very messy race, that one. So, to be honest, that's going to be very messy. What do we got as the new time trials? We're in the GT40. Oh, yeah. In the GT. Red Bull Ring. Oh, let's have a look at that. Sports mediums. Let's have a squiz at this one. We're in that. Go to that there. What do we got to aim for? What do we got to aim for? Let's have a look. 133, 134. Let's just load up his ghost and chase him down and see what we can get. Turboed this thing. Okay, braking's got to be slightly adjusted. Gets up and boogies. 1:35. What was the time to get gold? Ooh, a silver. Okay, I'll take that. Hmm. Hmm. Only just silver, but it was still silver. Well, that's alright. Get 1,000,000 credits for that one. I'll have a crack at this one because I didn't really attack this one. We only sort of had a look at this one when they first come out. And we got 6 more days. Let's see if we can sharpen it up on that one. How's everyone going out there? Silver's nice, yeah. Let's see if we can get into something. This one, we haven't really attacked this one very much. Always running at 963. Okay. Yeah. If everyone's using the Porsche, we might jump in the Porsche and at least see what we can do. We'll go into the Porsche. We're in the top 5,000s for both the time so far. This one, obviously, we're not. Porsche 963. Oh, let's give it a crack and see what happens. Okay. Well, I said we've only really attacked these last Thursday when they came out. We only pretty much did one lap of each, from memory, so see if we can get our eye in a few laps and see what happens. just can't. That track limits are bloody up there, aren't they? That's right. We'll do this lap. Have another crack. Just throw it away. Give us a rough ballpark of where we are. Yeah. Jeez, I don't know where I'm gonna find. I've got to find 10 seconds. Touch those. I must have just touched those. He's got to touch, graze those. Yeah, those thingos. Guys find 15 seconds. feel like I'm driving this thing flat out. Oh, why does it keep getting that? Where are these guys finding 15 seconds? Let's let a ghost up and let's chase someone, because I don't know where I'm losing 15 seconds. If the quickest time's in the 20s and I'm in the 30s, there's got to be... I must be missing something. Benno, I'm going to chase you for a bit. Where the hell am I losing 16 seconds? Like, 16 seconds is that's a massive amount of time. Obviously there a little bit. It's a good combo, isn't it, Budley? Only to 110. I totally missed my breaking point there. I just don't know where I'm... 'Cause, 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 is crazy. Jeez, he's right on the edge of that limit. So I thought I was a little bit, probably a little bit later on the brakes there, and he's right on the limit there. I don't know how they do that. I really don't know. How the hell they do a 3-minute 21? It's got me buggered. Like, it's got me buggered. I'm probably right on the edge doing a 3-minute 35, to be honest. I think it'd have been really a 3-minute 32 because, yeah, I don't know where the limits were. That is rapid. That is rapid fast. So. Alright guys, well we're going to call it there for the evening. It is quite literally 9:45, and unfortunately I've still got another fun-filled day of wacky work tomorrow. Yeah. Oh well, it is what it is. On that bombshell, everyone, I hope you have had a good evening. Thank you for joining in. Thank you to the 47 people that have come and had a bit of a look-see and a bit of a lurk. Do appreciate it. Obviously, there's 7 of you that are still here. Thank you very muchly. We'll be back Saturday afternoon for Nations Cup. Don't forget, Mix Enduro Saturday night, Mix Goes Racing. If you haven't registered, make sure you do register for the Ford versus Ferrari at Le Mans. It's going to be a cracker, I reckon. It's going to be a good event. That'll be from about 7 o'clock, 7:30 as always. And then obviously we've got the Trackstars Round 2 Porsche Cup on Sunday. And then depending on time, whether we'll sneak in with some lobbies with Sparkles or along those lines. But otherwise, everyone, thank you very much for joining us this evening. And I'm glad I'm back. Those few days, definitely a couple of days of having a bit of a recharge, definitely helped. Actually enjoyed the races tonight, which is good. Could have been a lot more competitive for that final round of Div 2, but next week we'll know. We'll find out what we're doing next week with the new season. We'll see what happens. But thank you very much to everyone who's joined us today. Thank you to everyone who's jumped in and said g'day. And I will try to see you all in everyone else's stream. Otherwise, I'll see you all on Saturday. Have a great night, everyone, and cheerio.